What's up? What is up, everybody? Making sure this come through over here. Nice. Making sure this come through over here. Nice. Making sure this come through. Yep. Yo. What's good? Welcome back to another episode of the Thick and Chunky Show. I'm your host, Mr. Corey Styles. This is my weekly live series where I get together, normally do something food related, answer some Q&A, go over some things about where the channel's going, celebrate successes, talk about failures, all those type of things. Everybody hear me just fine? Y'all hear me good? Ain't seen nobody in the chat. Anyway, so for today, I'm going to start off with a food review like I would normally do in my car or in my house or wherever I do it. But Burger King. What's up, Pop? What's up, Gooch? Burger King. Everybody knows that I've had an on again, off again relationship with Burger King. So today, I had my wife grab the I don't know why I said it like that. I had her grab the cheesy bacon chicken sandwich. I think it is. This is this joint right here. So it's got American cheese like you would normally expect. It also has like runny cheese, I guess, like maybe Cheese Whiz a little bit. It's got bacon, which if you know about the bacon from Burger King, it leaves something to be desired usually, but I'm gonna be open-minded about it. And then it's a breaded crispy chicken sandwich. So the bun is this soft style bun. They've really kind of latched onto this style for their signature sandwiches. They kind of leave the seated ones for the big kings and those type of things, but kind of excited about this. Haven't eaten yet. This is the cheesy bacon chicken sandwich from Burger King. All right. I'll see what they're doing. Okay. So the bacon, basically non-existent on here, man. It's this skinny little bacon. Kind of has a green look to it. Just doesn't really change the game for me. Cheese Whiz, you can see like it kind of clumped up right there. I'm gonna take that Cheese Whiz bite. That was both a bad idea and a great idea at the exact same time. So Elf is pretty moist. Get some drinks over here, boy. The chicken itself is pretty moist. Oh, for starters, let me cover a couple things. So we're gonna do a few things on this live. I'm gonna continue to go over this chicken sandwich. We're gonna go over some things that I wanted to talk about throughout the week. I also have 4 packages of jumbo peanuts from 7-Eleven, ranging from Chipotle lime to ghost pepper. And you know what they say, they always put it as ghost pepper. It's usually not really ghost pepper. But I also got spicy jalapeno and wasabi soy. Then at the very end of the live stream, this right here is the Burner Bliss Challenge. Now, this is a pack of 12. Of this 12, 7 of them are delicious milk chocolate. They're red on this one, but they're delicious milk chocolate. Cool. So, delicious milk chocolate, and 5 of them are going to be 9 million Scoville unit extract, burn your face off chocolate. So, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put number 1, number 2, number 3, and I'm gonna let whoever's here at the end vote. You guys pick one, and whichever one gets the most votes, I'm gonna eat that chocolate. So we got about a 42% chance or whatever that it's going to melt my face off. And if it doesn't melt my face off today, I'm gonna keep doing this throughout. So even if I burn it today, I'm gonna do it next live. So stay around to the end because we're definitely doing the Burner Bliss. I do want to get into these jumbo peanuts also. But let's get back to talking about this burger. So this chicken sandwich from Burger King, it's got the American cheese, which is standard. It has the Cheese Whiz cheese, which is pretty basic to me. A lot of people like it. I enjoy it. I like the nacho cheese from 7-Eleven. That's one of my favorite cheeses. So I personally enjoy it. The bacon is just not really bacon. You know what I'm saying? It's all right, but it just doesn't really have that oomph to it. The chicken is chill. It's moist. I know people don't like to use that word, but it is moist. It definitely has some qualities about it that I would enjoy. But all together, this sandwich was like almost $6 just for the sandwich. And it's not worth it. I'm going to go out on a limb and tell you this is definitely not worth it. For the thick and chunky show, Mr. Corey Styles, I would grade the Burger King's cheesy bacon chicken sandwich. I'll probably give it like a C-. It has the name of everything that would kind of make you think it's going to be dope, but it just lacks character, man. It doesn't have it. Personally, for me too, like I used to not like a bunch of stuff on my sandwiches. On this, I think I would like lettuce or tomato or not pickle. Don't go too far. But I think I would like other things on it to add to it. That was gross. I got a napkin. All right, I'm back. This is also one of those rare times you're going to see me drink soda pop. This is a Mountain Dew Ice. Kind of like this. It's refreshing on a cold day or whatever. It's just a little tickle in your throat. I like it. All right. So today I wanted to cover a couple things. Now that I've started to get some followers and some subscribers, thank you guys for that. Thank you everybody who tunes in. Now that people are starting to really watch the channel, I get a lot of questions, especially like from people that really know me. A lot of it is like, what are the ups and downs of YouTube? What, in my opinion, as a creator for almost 2 years and really being behind the ball, because if you see other creators, I did see that stupid burger. It cost $50 to join the contest, but I think that Max Carnage, the local competitive eater that I work with sometimes, I think he's actually going to be in it. I might actually just go film it and maybe eat a different burger. What's up, Elizabeth? So anyway, I mean, for being on YouTube for 2 years and having almost 150 videos, you know, my subscriber count is what I would consider low, which is fine to me, to be honest, because I'm not out here chasing subscriber numbers. I celebrate them, but that's not my goal. You know what I mean? The product that I'm putting out is good product. I feel good about it. It comes out real well. I get good positive reactions to it. I get the 1 thumbs down on every video, and I know who you are. Appreciate you being here anyway. And but there definitely are some positives and negatives to being on YouTube. I would say that the positives for me is it's an artistic and creative space. So anybody who's a creator of anything, anybody who's any kind of artist knows that just having the platform is special. And when I was young, we didn't have something like this. When I was a kid, there was no YouTube. Um, the internet was just for illegally downloading music and watching porn. That's all it was for. But now it's a daily user, and this platform, people complain about it. Some creators feel a certain kind of way about, how they're treated or what money they get or whatever. For me, it provides me a platform, and I'm appreciative of it. Also, community. I've been able to not only connect with a community of creators, I mean, other people that are also making videos. Thank you. Other people that are also making videos. I've connected with a lot of them, and that's amazing to me. But also, I've connected more with my local community than at any other time ever. So I'm at a point where I can use what I do to build a platform for small businesses in my area, for things that other people have gone to, other food that people have seen, and they're like, wow, people should really know about this. Napster, and I went heavy on Napster, and it would take like 2 hours to download one song because we had dial up or whatever. So yeah, sometimes I just turn it on at the beginning of the night and then wake up the next morning and see if it was done downloading. But yeah, community's been really cool. Portland, Oregon is a big food town, and being able to show the things in the surrounding communities. Now I've moved a couple minutes just outside of Portland, and there's a lot of small towns right on the outskirts. And I'm also having a really good time bringing to everybody what they do. And I've gotten a lot of support. I did a video in Sandy, and their community came out and 900 people viewed the video. So a lot of support, a lot of strong support, and I appreciate all of that. And then building something. I'm building something with no end goal. I just want to continue to improve daily. So when people are like, well, what do you want to do with YouTube? I want to do YouTube. I want to continue to make content. I want to continue to make food content and non-food content that everybody who's come to know what I do still enjoys, even the non-food stuff. That's my goal. It's hard. East Coast is cool to see locals. Hey, I appreciate that. Now that's the thing, is that when I do too many local spots, I feel like it sort of alienates us a little bit. So that's why I've tried to intermingle the two. I'll talk about the review that I'm doing tomorrow. I'm really excited about this spot. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it now. Tomorrow, I'm doing a place called the Whole Bowl on Hawthorne Boulevard in Portland. Now, it's actually a vegan like bowl spot, where you would get like a taco bowl, like a rice bowl, whatever. This is a vegan spot that that loads up a bowl, and they use this special sauce, and it's supposed to be amazing. Now, last year I had emergency hernia surgery. I ended up I did great with it, and I started losing weight. I ended up losing like 30 pounds in a month and a half. And then I spent the rest of the last 12 months putting that weight back on. So that's going to be another change, is you guys are probably going to see a little bit healthier videos mixed in. When I do a food review, that was the normal time where I would just eat what I wanted. And other than that, I would eat pretty healthy. And then I just got way off the tracks with it. So, my mom's watching. Hi, mama. So my plan is to, when I have these lives and we're hanging out, I'm going to update you guys on where I'm at in my weight loss goal. Right now, I'm sitting at 269 pounds, which is 1 pound lighter than I was 1 year ago. Yeah, but I've lost 30 pounds and gained 30 pounds in that time frame. So right now I'm at 269 and my goal is 220. So it's going to be the road to 220. It's a lofty goal. 50 pounds is a lot, but I feel like if I say that to you guys and I continue to talk about it on these live streams and I continue to bring it up in my videos, it's not to try to get shine. It's not to try to get any clout out of it. It's really to hold myself accountable, because once I say it, then it's there. You know what I'm saying? If I don't talk about it for 3 weeks, somebody's be like, hey, what about that weight loss? And then I would have to come clean and be like, oh, I just been eating junk the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be a big deal. I'm meatless Mondays is a thing that I did for a long time, where Mondays I just wouldn't eat meat. I would just find other things to eat. And now with salad being so contaminated and stuff, I'm gonna have to work a little bit harder. But that's definitely something that I want to carry on for the entire year. Now I had a goal of doing meatless Monday for 1 month, and I ended up doing it for like 2.5, almost 3 months, and it was really good. I tried some things I'd never had before. I was losing weight. I felt good. So that's something that's definitely going to move forward, is meatless Monday, and then letting you guys know where I sit as far as weight loss. My goal is 220. So I know I'm only 5'6", so people can be like, 220 is a lot. It is a lot, but I got a beefy structure. So even when I get down to 215, I'll look a little weird, but 220 is my ideal goal. So if anybody out there, if you guys are on the same type of path or anything like that, feel free to shoot me a message on social media, man, because I like to hear about it. If you have some sort of recipe that you've really been on, I'd really like to hear where you're at, because other people go through the same type of things. It's the same struggle. People that are big, always been big or whatever. I've always fluctuated. You know what I mean? So my goal is just to stay on pat. And I figure if I bring it to the Chunky Bunch, man, who else is going to help me more accountable than the Chunky Bunch? You know what I'm saying? So if you guys see me slipping and I'm hanging out on the street eating Twix bars, you know, to call me out. So anyway, I digress. Back to the ups of YouTube. Building something that I think has a following. And to be honest, I think we've only scratched the surface of where this channel is going to go. I think getting the first 500 was really cool, but I really think that there's a much bigger platform for us. I think that for what I do, for the way that I do it, it's unique. There are tons of other people reviewing food. Nobody is doing it how I do it. Nobody does the editing style I do. Nobody delivers the food review the way that I do. And that's not knocking nobody else. They do their own thing, and I really like watching their videos. But you know, I just like to think that what I do, the smaller portions you eat, the less food. Yeah, that's what I did originally too. Was I first just nipped every portion, cut everything in half. And then when I would do food reviews, I would take 2 bites or whatever, and I would actually throw the rest away. I know the garbage disposal is not going to like that I was throwing food away, because you know how he gets, but but that's what I would do. I would try a bite or two, and I would do the review, and then I would get rid of the rest of the food, and I would go back to eating salad and chicken. And I really like eating healthy once I get into it, but I also really like eating unhealthy. So it's a bit of a conundrum, but I just have to find that healthy medium for me. So those are the positive things off the top that I really found with YouTube. There are some downsides to YouTube that people don't see, and I'm not a negative person. I don't really talk about negatives much, so I'm not going to dwell on these, but I'm definitely going to hit on them. So if you're thinking of starting a channel, you know that these are hiccups. These are things that are going to be on the path, but they're really not that big a deal in the grand scheme of things. The first is it's a tough climb. So you guys have seen, man, I've been around for 2 years and got 500 subs. You know what I mean? And you'll see people that come in after you make videos and they'll already have 100K just because one little difference, or they know a few more people, or they get a little bit of shine here or there, or maybe even what they're doing is more entertaining than what you're doing. Not everybody can do YouTube. Not everybody can be in front of a camera and be themselves or who they want to be in front of the camera. It's not for everybody. Some people try it and find out that it's just not their lick, which is totally fine. Like, you know, there's no harm in trying something and not being great at it. That's awesome. But at least you tried. You know what I'm saying? So just know that it is a tough climb. There is no there's no fast button. There's no, there's no quick getting from one step to the next. You have to put in the work, which brings us to our next downside that most people don't see is unpaid hours and time from your family. So the work that we do, nobody sees it. When I'm editing a video, you guys see the 10-minute video or you guys see the 8-minute video, whatever it may be, but nobody really sees the 6 hours that I'm sitting at my computer, or if there's something I'm trying to get and I just can't get it, my wife sees me get stressed out, and then I'm hard to work with at that point because my brain's stuck on this I got to get it right thing. So it takes a lot out of you. Making a cooking mukbang channel the new year. Hey, do it, man. So this is my other thing, okay? I'm gonna say something about mukbangs, okay? I would never talk down on somebody else's video. I'm not gonna cut into another creator's shine. That's not my style. But what I will tell you is that I see a lot of mukbang videos where they're really just eating their lunch. Like, that's not a mukbang, dog. Like, a mukbang is when you eat a large amount of food while interacting with the audience. Now, if you're going to eat a bunch of different things and you're going to talk to the camera and then respond to people in the comments, that's awesome. Those videos are dope. But when I see somebody say that they're doing a Carl's Jr. mukbang and they got a chicken sandwich and fries, like, that's not a mukbang, man. So, it's just making sure that you definitely TubeBuddy. Yeah, I use TubeBuddy. I use TubeBuddy a lot. Yeah, so I mean, to be honest, if it's not a mukbang, don't label it a mukbang. Just in my opinion, because when I turn it on, it says mukbang, and then it says chicken sandwich mukbang. I turn it on, it's literally a chicken sandwich and fries. Like, I unsubscribed because that's not a mukbang. You're just trying to get people to search mukbang and get your channel, which is smart. It's smart, but it's almost clickbaity, if you see what I'm saying. And then investments. So you can start a YouTube channel with just your cell phone, and it'll do you just fine for a little while. But one thing like I have seen is that the more you get into it, the more interested you get in it, and the more you start to want to invest. So you find yourself putting in a little bit of your own money and not getting money back. Luckily, I'm in a position where my wife is very understanding of what I'm doing. So, I've definitely limited myself. There are times where I wanted to just jump off and buy this thing, but I stopped. But yes, since I started YouTube, I've bought I've gone through 2 cameras, 2 microphones for the cameras, a third action camera, a microphone right here for the live streams, and a new laptop. So if you're going to be editing and you see the cool stuff that people do, you're like, I really want to do that. Editing on your computer takes a lot out of your computer. If you have basic editing software for your phones, I mean, you can do a lot with that. So what I would say is don't try to jump ahead too much. Utilize what you have at your disposal first, and then when the time is right, move along. Now, I shouldn't have probably bought the first camera I got. I should have waited and got the second camera that I got because it was right for me. It's so this is the camera that I use most of the time with the thick and chunky show stickers on it. So this is a Panasonic Lumix FZ 300, something like that, FZ 300 or something. It's a bridge camera, so the lens isn't detachable, but it goes super large to super small on me, and it takes great pictures and great photos. All right, great pictures, great video. And then I also got this Rode mic. If This is the Micro, not the Mic Pro, the Micro. If you're considering an external mic, this is the first one I would recommend anybody get. It comes with the Dead Cat wind filter, just like that. So a lot of times if I'm filming a video just in my car, if there's no video of anything outside of my car, I probably filmed it on my cell phone. But when I'm out and about, this is the camera that I'm using. And I'm learning a lot more about this camera as it goes along. It was, I don't want to say it's not expensive. It was like $400 maybe. It's not cheap by any means, but the quality is amazing. The things I can do with it are awesome. I'm getting to a point now where I'm going to start taking on some jobs. As far as video making goes, I'm going to start taking on like short commercials for internet. I heard a kid just yell in the background. I got the boys upstairs, the big one's watching the little one, and the problem is that they're both crazy. So it could go off at any time. Anyway, but that's what I bought for the YouTube channel, and I think it was a good investment. I really enjoy what I do, and I want to continue to move forward making videos, and I want to make all sorts of content. I want to make dumb stuff that no one's ever even seen before. I want to help other people that are just trying to make stuff. I want to take small businesses and lend my hand to building like a highlight reel for them, for their, for their social media. Just those type of things, I just want to be efficient as I can. So those are kind of the downs of YouTube. And then also when someone says, "Oh, I heard you had a YouTube channel," like a lot of times that has like a side, they're talking out the side of their neck about it. It's like everybody has a YouTube channel or whatever. So sometimes I'll tell somebody I have a YouTube channel and they're kind of like, "Oh, okay, I'll check it out." And I've had people come back to me and be like, "Oh, you have like a real YouTube channel." They're all real, man. It's all creation. It's all coming out of people's brains, right into the camera, right into the internet, man. So I don't like that people downplay on other people's stuff. If I see a creator that's about the area I am or smaller, and I think that I've already hit a snag that they're having, and I think I can add something to them, then I go ahead and do it. But other than that, I just like to consume it, like to eat up as much of this internet video as I can, and like to continue to create it. All right, so those are the ups and downs of YouTube for me so far. Not a lot of downs, to be honest. A lot more ups. I am constantly checking subs, and some days I'll lose 2 subs and be like, "Man, I just lost 2 subs," and then the next day I'll get 5. And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I've learned to kind of ease off that. I don't check it all day like I used to. And then my expectations for views from my videos has gone up. So I used to only care once I got 50 views. I'm like, cool, I made a successful video. Now if I don't get 100 in the first 8 hours or whatever, then and that's a small number too. Some of these people get 500 in the first hour and they're small creators. So you have to learn your avenues. I do use a lot of Facebook groups. I post on Instagram, which is something I definitely need to get better at, is running my Instagram. But yeah, that's the angle I'm going with. Whoa, a little tummy rumble. All right, so it is Christmas season, like you guys all know. I actually love Christmas season. I have 3 young children, and Christmas is something that I really enjoy personally. Every Christmas Eve, I have to work until 7:00. So Christmas Eve is kind of shot for us. We'll get to maybe open a present or something, and maybe have a little bit of dessert. But Christmas morning is dope for me, man. And I actually enjoy the lead up to Christmas. Shopping is kind of fun for me. I do like to think of things that are gonna make my kids go, wow, you know? And sometimes it's not the thing that I thought. I'll get them this thing that I'm like, they're really gonna be floored about this. And my wife will be like, well, let's maybe get this. I'm like, all right, let's get that too. And her thing will knock it out the moon, and my thing's like, oh yeah, cool, we got it. So you can't always be 100% with that. But I also enjoy the lights and decorations. So that's one thing that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some video. The town that we live in, they go pretty heavy on the lights and decorations. All right, Nikki, thanks for coming in. They go heavy on the lights and decorations. So me personally, I'm gonna get some video and some photos of that, share that with everybody. I do know that sometimes the holidays can be a downtime for people, especially people who've lost a loved one during that time, or people that just have a tough time with the holidays. But for me personally, I really enjoy it, and I think holiday cheer is true, and it can really be a difference maker in someone's day. So Christmas movies. So Christmas movies. A lot of people always ask, is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not? The answer is it's definitely a Christmas movie. So if you don't know the difference, you're probably going to want to look into it. There are a lot of great Christmas movies, and I have a lot that I really enjoy personally. But I think that my favorite are Home Alone, the original Home Alone, and the original Santa Claus with Tim Allen, where he turns into Santa Claus. That's one of my favorites, man. Because Tim Allen, I used to really love watching Home Improvement. I used to really love watching Home Improvement, and Tim Allen was really cool on there. And then when I seen him on the Santa Claus, and then he gets chubby like in the middle of the movie, that was cool, man. Because at that time there wasn't a whole lot of that type of editing, and I thought as a kid I was like, wow, that's really cool how they make his face change at the first time I ever saw that face change thing really was in the Snoop Dogg video. If you remember, What's My Name? The Snoop Dogg video from probably 94. Actually 93, late 93. They changed the faces into dog faces, and it's accurate. And when I seen that, I was like, wow, somebody's really, really doing something. I didn't know at the time that I'd want to get into editing video, or that's something that I would think of artistically was cool. But I remember seeing them do that change from the regular face into the dog face and thinking it was something special. And then Christmas music, man. I work at a retail establishment that plays Christmas music from basically from the day after Thanksgiving through Christmas. And a lot of people get annoyed by it. Me personally, I kind of enjoy it. There are a lot of good Christmas songs. I do like Mariah Carey Christmas songs. But my kids really enjoy it. My youngest, he won't stop singing them. Well, he only sings half of them. He sings like, he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake, but he doesn't go into whether you're bad or good because he knows he's been acting up. So I think he forgets that part on purpose. But yeah, Christmas music is cool, man. I'm a fan of it. Does any of you guys have a favorite Christmas song that you think doesn't get enough shine? I do remember when I was young and Boyz II Men put out the Christmas album, and I really liked it. Low key, Something About Me. I genuinely wanted to be a R&B group singer, but I have no vocal range. I can't carry a tune. I always wanted to be a member of All for One. Ever since they put out I Swear, from that point forward, I really genuinely wanted to do that, but I couldn't sing. I couldn't sing a lick. It was terrible. So then I started making rap music, and that's how that started. But Run DMC, yeah. Run DMC. See, back in the day, it was cool to do that stuff. Now people look at that type of stuff as corny, man. But back in the day, to do something like a little Christmas song here and there, or something outside the box, it was cool, man. I would like to see more people venture outside the box as far as that goes. Yeah. Okay, so those are the things that I wanted to cover. Christmas, ups and downs of YouTube, food reviews, weight loss. The goal is 220 pounds. So the road to 220 starts in the morning. Well, starts right now because I'm not going to finish this joint. But Meatless Monday starts tomorrow. Ooh, John Legend's dope. I follow Chrissy Teigen on IG, and some of her stories sometimes is just catching little shots of John Legend singing, and even his warm up is dope. Like even his vocal stretch is amazing. So, okay, jumbo flavored peanuts from 7-Eleven. Now, there's 4 different flavors of these jumbo peanuts. This one sounds the most mellow. Chipotle tequila lime. I don't know what a jumbo peanut is. And to be honest, that just looks like a normal peanut to me. All right. I don't taste the tequila. It's a little underwhelming. You do get a little bit of the flavor, a little bit of the lime initially. It doesn't taste spicy at all. Chipotle, I guess Chipotle is not very spicy. Yeah, but I still expected a little bit more. This is spicy jalapeno. Now, spicy's in the name, so I'm hoping that this is a step up. They got a little bit of a green tint to them. It definitely has the jalapeno flavor. They're not hot, but it definitely has warmth to it. I do like those. I actually really enjoy that flavor. Oh, so these bags are 2 for $2 at 7-Eleven. So it's basically $1 a bag. It's a pretty decent sized bag of peanuts. All right. Wasabi soy. Now, I can handle a little bit of spice, but for some reason, wasabi really hits me. It kind of tastes like fingernail polish, or fingernail polish remover for that matter. And these look to be very well coated. Yo, so for anybody who's on here who's also fans of Brandon Clark, the garbage disposal, he went to do a team pizza challenge today that he did solo, and it got to like the very last 2 minutes and it cut out. I didn't get to see how he finished or how it ended. So, I mean, I'm sure he did just fine because that's what he does. He crushes everything. But I do wish that the live stream would have lasted a little longer. All right, let's get this wasabi in. So it's instant wasabi flavor. It's not as spicy as the jalapeno one. It's very flavorful and pretty tasty though. I like that. It's hard to say which one I like better right now, but I'm leaning towards the wasabi. Okay. I'm going to cleanse my palate for this last one. All right. This is really not there. Ooh, these are really red. See if you can see. It's quite red. It smells hot. All right, let's see. This is the ghost pepper jumbo peanuts. They're hot. Yeah, they're good and hot. They don't really have good ghost pepper flavor though. It really just kind of tastes like cardboard. They're hot though. They are definitely hot. So that's how I react to like a little bit of spice. And remember, here in a couple minutes, I'm gonna have to run the risk of getting 9 million Scoville units worth of heat in my chocolate. My daughter, she went to a birthday party, but before she went to the birthday party, she left me this list of questions that she wanted me to answer on my live stream. It says, how do you get ready for videos? So when I get ready for videos, sometimes depending upon if it's a local place, sometimes I'll reach out to them on Facebook or IG and say, hey, this is what I do. I'm interested in doing a review at your spot. Would you be cool? I don't want anything from you. I don't want free food. I want to be able to rate your spot the way that it should be. All I ask is that you allow me to film in your establishment. And a lot of people have been cool with it. I haven't had anybody say no. I've had people just not respond, which is fine. I mean, I'm just shooting my shot. Like I got this whole bowl thing coming up tomorrow. I didn't even reach out to them. I'm just gonna let it be what it is. I'm gonna film the outside. It's a little window thing, and I think they have a small seating area. The problem with doing the food reviews inside of restaurants a lot of times is they play music really loud, just like Taco Time. We did the Taco Time one, me and Big Country, for Swole Squatch Apparel. Ooh, if you haven't yet watched the video, the Swole Squatch video I did, please go to their Instagram, find the picture that you're supposed to find, and just comment on it, because I really want to give this hat to somebody, and I want to show them just how many people support the Northwest, small businesses, and people with creative ideas. So after we're done here, if you have not yet, please check out the Swole Squatch video that's on here. Should be probably my last video I did. And then go to the Instagram link that's in the description and find the picture that the video tells you to find. It's real simple, and just comment anything and you're entered in for a chance to win. So anyway, so for videos, I set them up like that. I definitely try to contact the place, but I don't want free food because I don't want to not be able to give a bad score if their food's bad. Because if somebody gives you free food and you're doing a food review, it's like dumping on them, in my opinion. So when I did what I do last. Me and my wife, we went to Potato Champion, and when they opened, they were getting ready to open. I talked to the guy and I said, "Hey, this is what I do. This is what I'm here for. Is it cool if I film this, that, or the other?" And if someone says, "I don't want to be on film," then I'm not going to put them on film, man. There's no reason for my YouTube channel to make somebody else feel uncomfortable or slighted. So that's not my goal. I just try to work with them however I can and let them know that I'm going to create a great video and it's going to be good for your company. Realistically, even if only a few people see it, someone is going to stop by there because I recommended it. At this point, that happens. So, but that's how I get ready for my videos. I take all the equipment I'm going to need. I use a tripod. I used to use a bendy tripod a lot, a Joby, but I lost the little piece that goes into it, and I haven't felt like buying another one. But the other tool that I use a lot is this monopod. This thing's cool when I'm actually filming somebody else because I can stand it up. It extends. I can stand it on the ground. You get a little bit of hand motion, but not too much. So if you're trying to do video or film or pictures, monopod is really, this is my new selfie stick too. I'll put it on here and I just, yeah. So when you see me filming my face, it's from this right here. Yeah. And the more that people start watching the channel, the more they watch the videos that I've already done. That's just how it goes. So yeah, and I also have lights. So depending upon where I'm at, how lit the area is, I have 3 umbrella lights. The first couple live streams, I used my Wi-Fi camera, but I couldn't figure out why the audio and video weren't syncing. So I unplugged the camera. It wasn't on Wi-Fi. I had it hardwired, but for some reason it was causing a lag. So this is the HD webcam from HP that comes with my laptop. So that's why it looks a teeny bit less quality, but at least the lag's not there. So that's important to me. All right. Her next question was, do you color? She means, what coloring crayons do I color? I have been known to color a mean photo from time to time. I was a terrible colorer as a kid, all over the board, all outside the lines. I was bad, bro. I was real bad. But then I learned to, like, not outline, but inline the thing that I'm trying to color, and then color inside of my own line. And for some reason, that helped me. Oh, man. Got a little bit of hot peanut dust in my eye. Bro. Woo! That's a keeper. So yes, I do color. And if my kids want to color, sometimes we'll bust it out and color with them. My favorite thing to do with my kids is either play Nerf basketball. My son's really getting into basketball, and the other kids are getting into it too, just because he is. And then the game of life. They love to play the game of life, and I like playing it too. But we have to set guidelines before so that they know they can't be getting up and jumping around and knocking the thing over, because that's not part of the game. And I try to win. I don't let them win at life, because I try to let them know that dad's going to win at life. That's how it goes. Her question number 3 was, do you rap? The answer is no. I don't make music very often anymore. I still love it. I love the heck out of it. I'm still considering making something now. Every now and then something will come out and it'll make me feel energized to want to make a new song. But I think that the music that I'm creating is not really the direction of where music's going. You know what I'm saying? So if I create a song, chances are it's going to be for the 35 and older crowd, because I make music that sounds like 97 to 2007, like that window. That's the type of music I always made. And then she wrote, "What sport do you like?" And then she crossed it out because she remembered we had discussed it in the last live. Basketball, football, hockey. Those are the things. All right. So we are 50 minutes in, and the live stream doesn't go over an hour, which means that it is burn or I can't even say it. Oh man, it's burn or bliss time, man. So for all of you guys that were not here in the beginning, we're gonna go with the top row. This is gonna be 1, 2, and 3. So go ahead and just type in really quick 1, 2, or 3, and whichever one gets the most votes, if any even get a vote, but whichever one gets the most votes, that's the one I'm gonna eat. So we got 1, 2, 3. Chris familiar with the 3. So far, 3's in the lead with 1 vote. That might be enough to win, to be honest. Serge comes in with the 1. That's a tie. Joe with the 3. Tony with a 2. So far, 3 is the lead with 2 votes. Give another minute or 2. All right. So I'm going to let you guys see these. Look at them. So they're really just chocolate for the most part. And you can't tell by smell. 3's got 3 votes. You can't tell by smell whether it's going to be hot or not. And I'm not going to keep going until I get a hot one. Me and my cousin, so on the very first episode of the Thick and Chunky Show, me and my cousin did Burner Bliss. We did, I can't remember what we did. We were just picking random. And he lost, and he got a hot one. And I ate a hot one just to suffice, just to be part of the game. Because I couldn't let him go out like that. But this is going to continue to go on and on and on. So, oh man, I can't. So, I did this once with my cousin, and it was pretty bad. And he was done. He was eating ice cream, all sorts of stuff. I took 1 bite of ice cream. Other than that, I was cool. Then I did it again with my wife, and she was chill with it. It made my pops get the hiccups. My wife was cool with it, but that time when I ate it, it was the hottest thing that's ever happened to me. I don't even know how I managed it. I couldn't believe that I even tried it again. That's how hot and unbearable it was. All right, guys. So this is number 3. Oh, it's hot. Oh, shit. Oh, I just cussed. Oh, man. Whoa. Oh, man. It's building. Man. It's stuck in my teeth a little bit. That doesn't help. Woohoo! Yeah, man, you guys won. The more you talk, the more it hurts. But I gotta keep talking. We are gonna go live until the 60-minute mark. At the 60-minute mark, I'm gonna cut it off. Oh boy. Man, hey, it hurts like right in here, and then it hurts. Bro. I can't. Last time I did this, I said I'm never gonna do it again. I can't believe I did it again. Yeah, man, it's hot. Makes you not want to talk. Okay, I do have the Death Nut challenge also. That is hotter than this, and I've been putting up. Yeah, drink some milk. I'm gonna wait until we get off the live stream to go up and get some ice cream. I think. It's hotter than this. And it's a. It's this. So it's basically 5 steps of Death Nuts. The hottest one is Pepper X, Carolina Reaper, dude. Woo! That's hot in my belly, bro. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh man. Oh boy. So my pops, I think, is actually gonna do this one with me. My dad is a big fan of spicy food. You've seen him on some of my spicy food challenges. It hurts my teeth. You've seen him on some of my spicy food challenges, and I think he's gonna do this one with me. It's a bad idea. I know that Double A Aaron, I know that Aaron, who's normally in here, I know that Aaron, who's normally in here, has done the Death Nut Challenge. He loves a lot of spicy food. I know that Wayne Alhino, who he hasn't done it yet. But it's brutal. It's brutal. The warm up is Ghost Pepper and Carolina Reaper powder, which is probably where these things are right now. So, yeah, man. It's still getting hotter. I don't know how that's but it definitely feels. All right. So this sucks, but what it means is that next live stream I have a 4 out of 11 chance of getting a hot one. So I have better odds next time of not getting a hot one by having gotten this hot one today. Man, have any of you guys ever tried one of these Burner Bliss or the 9 million Scoville units? If you haven't and you're interested in this, you can get this at VAT19, and it's actually a really reasonable price. It's like $13 or something. But this is a good game to play with your friends. This one, I don't think so much. I actually bought this from Smoking Egg Curry, the creator of Pepper X and the Carolina Reaper. I bought this from him personally at the Hot Sauce Expo. So that one's going to be coming up. All right, guys. Italian products literally sneezed. Oh, nice. Nice fire. That's anytime you can sneeze and poop yourself at the same time, you're doing something right and something wrong, but definitely something right. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please stop by next Sunday. I'll have a whole new lineup of something cool. I might actually eat sushi on here with my daughter next Sunday. She wants to try sushi, and we haven't tried it yet. Come on in, buddy. Oh, the boys are here. Hey guys. Yo, so these are the boys. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Woo! Thank you for tuning in. Please make sure that you check out my video. The Meatless Monday video that I'm going to record tomorrow is probably going to come out on Tuesday or Wednesday. So it's kind of weird because it's Meatless Monday, but you won't see it on Monday. But just know that going forward, Mondays for me are going to be Meatless Mondays. It's been an hour. It's been real. Appreciate you guys being here. Check me out. We will collab. Also, yeah, man. Hey, Toronto. Hold on. Toronto Fire. I'm gonna jump on and check you out.
Jump on and check you out too.
It's crazy, kids. All right, man. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.